Vandaag werd de pers uitgenodigd voor de openingsceremonie van de Business Process Reengineering Workshop om Digital Business Licensing. Wij nemen u mee naar het betoogmoment van de ambassadeur van Amerika in Suriname, Robert Fisher, en de minister van Economische Zaken, Ondernemerschap en Technologische Innovatie, minister Reshma Kuldeep Singh.
First of all, thank the Commissaire for the introduction. Thank Minister Kuldeep Singh for being with us this morning. Professor Kuldeep, also for your presentation. And I want to welcome all the permanent secretaries of the various ministries that are here, the technical staff, the government officials, colleagues who are here, the members of the media who are here, and all the ladies and gentlemen. So very good morning to you all, and welcome. And please have a seat. So, Suriname, like many nations of the world, faces the challenge of adapting to a rapidly changing global economy. In order to thrive in this new landscape that is evolving around us, organizations, especially business organizations, must continuously innovate, and they must streamline their processes and enhance their competitiveness. Now, the Caribbean Business Enabling Enterprise Environment Reform Program is here to support the government and private sector stakeholders in Suriname to strengthen the legal and regulatory structures that they face here in Suriname. It's intended to build institutional capacity to properly implement regulations and to facilitate public and private dialogue to define and support priorities and initiatives here in Suriname. Now, one of the priority areas is to modernize and improve critical business licensing processes that are required to conduct business here in Suriname. By constructively examining and redesigning the processes that we have here in Suriname, we believe we can eliminate inefficiencies, we can improve productivity, and we can create more agile and responsive ways of conducting business here in Suriname. Now, this effort would create a more conducive environment for conducting business, and that, we believe, will help stimulate investment both from the region as well as from the U.S. private sector. As the United States Ambassador, I have seen firsthand the transformative impact that innovation and efficiency can have on economic growth. By embracing change and by fostering a culture of continuous improvement, we believe we can unlock new opportunities for growth and prosperity here in Suriname. I commend each of you for your commitment to participate in this workshop and for your dedication to drive the positive change we need here in Suriname. Your efforts to better streamline business operations will not only improve the ease of doing business here, but will also contribute to the overall economic development of Suriname and the entire region. So I encourage all of you to approach today's discussions with an open mind, with a willingness to learn from one another and a willingness to share your insights. By working together and leveraging collective expertise, I believe this group can overcome the challenges and seize opportunities to build a more prosperous future for Suriname. And I am confident that today's workshop will be a valuable and enriching experience for everybody who's participating in it. So I encourage all of you to make the most of this opportunity and to inspire one another, to challenge the status quo here in Suriname and pave the way for a more efficient and dynamic business environment in Suriname. So from the U.S. point of view, why is this important? Why do we care? I think the most important thing from our perspective is we want to have a business climate in Suriname that is welcoming to business investment, especially from the United States and the region. And as you know right now, the business climate in Suriname has a reputation of being somewhat unfriendly. So we need to make that change. And this workshop is an important step towards making that sort of change. I understand there'll be further discussions after today's workshop on other areas, and I would recommend two areas specifically for consideration. One is your banking processes, making it easier for businesses to do banking transactions here. And moving this country more to a digitized banking environment will be hugely important for the business environment here. And secondly, look at the concept of secured transactions in capital. I understand from a lot of local businesses here, it's very difficult to get capital, to secure a loan, because you need hard real estate, or something that's fixed as collateral. But there are a lot of other ways to do that, and other countries are exploring that, countries like Guyana, ways of using movable property as security for a secure transaction. And I think that could be explored. What would make sense for Suriname in that context? And that would free up a lot of capital and improve the flow of capital in this country. So I would just suggest, after this workshop today and for the continuing process, those two areas might be two areas that would be ideal for review and consideration. Now, I want to thank the United States Agency for International Development for pulling this together and focusing on Suriname as a partner in this process. And this is, for me, I think they opened up their office here just a little less than a year ago here in Suriname, after being away for such a long period of time. And they're starting to find other areas to go into. One area that I'm very excited to let everyone know about is the, I'm going to mispronounce this, but it's the Caribbean Agricultural Productivity Improvement Activity. And there will be a large workshop in June to talk about that aspect of business here, led by USAID. And there are three objectives to that workshop and to that activity that will be taking place here in Suriname. One is to increase smallholder market-led production of fruits and vegetables. The second objective is to improve domestic and regional market linkages for smallholder farmers. And the third objective, is to strengthen public and private sector extension skills, a capacity and systems to transfer best practices to smallholder farmers. So it's looking at the small farms, kind of the niche farms, and how can we help them improve their production, both for Suriname and for the region. And I'm very excited that this workshop will be happening next month, or in June, not next month, I'm sorry. Next month is May. So with that, let me say again, thank you to the United States Agency for International Development. Thank you to all of you for coming here today. And I wish you all a great success and an enjoyable day. Thank you.
It is with great honor and much enthusiasm to share a crucial announcement regarding our groundbreaking initiative titled Leveraging Digital Technology to Enhance Business Licenses. This initiative represents a significant stride towards modernizing our licensing system, a strategic movement aimed at propelling economic growth and nurturing a conducive environment. It is of great consequence to recognize that a robust digitalization strategy is not a standalone factor for success. Clear and efficient processes are of utmost importance to ensure the seamless functioning of automation processes. In this context, I'm delighted to announce that the Ministry has established a strategic partnership with the USAID Caribbean Business Enabling Environment Reform CBER initiative. This partnership is geared towards enhancing the business enabling environment in our region, fortifying business and unlocking investment opportunities to foster sustainable economic growth. The CBER initiative aids range of active design to improve policies that facilitate business access to essential services such as electricity, internet connectivity, digital financial services, and enhanced finance accessibility. These improvements will be achieved through strengthening private sector engagement, enhanced public-private dialogue, and the promotion of inclusive and participatory public policy assessment development, and implementation. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to CBR for the invaluable support in automating the business license process. As part of the collaboration, standards operating procedures have been meticulously crafted for three external organizations: Ministry of Public Works, Public Health Department, National Environment Agencies, which is currently in transition towards becoming the National Environment Authority. I think I've seen all the stakeholders here. The commitment and collaborative efforts of all stakeholders have been significant in driving forward this transformative attempt. I extend my sincere appreciation to each and every individual for their unwavering dedication and hard work, which have played a determining role in the success of this project. The significance of this initiative cannot be overstated. It marks a decisive step towards harnessing digital advancements to optimize our business licensing framework. With the dedicated efforts of the task force, infused by expertise, innovation, and a collaborative spirit, we are well positioned to realize a modern, efficient, and transparent licensing system. Such a system will serve as a catalyst for robust economic development, sustainable growth, and thriving business ecosystem. In conclusion, I express my deepest gratitude to all those actively involved in this transformative journey. Your contributions and devoted commitment will undoubtedly shape a brighter and more prosperous future for our nation business community and the all-inclusive economic landscape.